and Magnum's pleasure ambassador, Kareena Kapoor Khan. Kareena, welcome. It's fantastic, and it's an honest pleasure to have you here with us. You look fantastic as always. Thank you for being here. I just want to start off by asking you, how does it feel to be the pleasure ambassador of this iconic brand and to be a part of the launch in Delhi?
Well, good afternoon everyone, and as I think most of India is terribly sick with the change of weather taking place, so am I. So please excuse me for my sniffles because I have a pathetic cold, a terrible throat, but I've still managed to be here for Magnum. Now coming back to your question, I think that we've been together, we've had a wonderful journey for 2014 when we launched in Mumbai. And now I'm very excited to be launching in Delhi, of course. The fact is that when I was actually approached to even by the leavers to come on board with Magnum, to me I was like an excited child. It was like, I can't even believe it, because my mother used to be obsessed when she would go to Europe. You would get it at all the train stations in Switzerland, and when we would go for holidays, she would be like, I have to eat a Magnum. And I was like, Mom, you have diabetes, that's not possible, you can't. And she would gobble up like 2-3. And when I actually broke the news to her, and when I was called that, you know, they want me as a pleasure ambassador, she was like, you have to do it, you just have to do it. And I was like, yeah, I am going to do it. And she was like, I'm so proud that actually they've come to you. So I said, yeah, well, I mean, free supply of Magnum for my mother, for my niece, for my nephew. And what more, I mean, to just, you know, I'm so happy to just be a part of the Magnum family, you know. I mean, it's such an honor, because I really think that it's one brand that has actually grown from strength to strength, right? From Mumbai, when we started, and then you mentioned it's had 3-4 other cities, and now Delhi. And I think the special part in Delhi is that it's actually Magnum on wheels in Delhi, which, as you can see, they're going to be available on that. And the great part is that it's only in Delhi, because in Bombay we're not allowed to have this. So this is really, really special for the Delhi walas, I think.
Well, in fact, before we talk a little bit more about the brand, and since you already brought up Magnum on wheels, this is in fact Magnum on wheels, and this is what's going to be going around Delhi, bringing Magnums to consumers. And I thought it was just appropriate that you launched the first Magnum from right.
Can you on your right?
And also, apart from the fact that after the first bite, you just can't stop. It's like even right now, I just didn't want to, even though I have such a bad throat and cold. I shouldn't be, but that's what it does to you. I think it's just the chocolate, the Belgian chocolate.
Now, is there anything else that, you know, any thoughts that you might have before we move on to the question and answers? Is there anything you'd like to share?
But I'm just really happy that now it's, you know, finally, you know, people are like, in India are loving Magnum. I mean, like you said, a lot of stories abroad when we would travel, there were so many. But now it's so nice that back home, each one of us, and whether it's, you know, my age group of my mom, whether a 60-year-old or a 6-year-old, all of them are talking about Magnum. And everybody's like obsessing over the Belgian chocolate. So I think I feel like a proud ambassador. And I hope we can take it, you know, to many, many more.